Hello, and in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make the neighbor actually play an animation when he's walking through the door. If I click play and see how it looks for him at this moment, he walks through the door with no animation or anything. Bland. So I'm going to show you how to make it. And in SoSed, let's make a new function and call it play animation. SoSed. You're going to want to drag off here and do play animation and drag these here. Set this to an anim sequence and compile and save. Off of here, do get play length. Plug this into our churn node and drag this here and call it anim length. Okay, what this does is it plays an animation and it gets the whole length of the animation, and you plug it into our churn node so you can use it. It's really simple. So if we go back to the door, we can make a new custom event and call it SoSed door and inward. I'm gonna make a new parameter and call this SoSed. Reference being an object's reference to BP SoSed. Off of here, we're gonna do set movement mode to none. Then off of SoSed, we're gonna do play animation SoSed. And then add reroute nodes for a bit more organization. New anim to play will be door inward, open door inward, a churn value, do a delay, and copy this node, set it to walking, plug this back into character movement, add reroute nodes for organization. And then at the very end, drag off of the SoSed and do set animation mode. Plug that here. With this, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what it does. It just sets his, he can't walk, plays the animation, after a delay, sets it back to walking, and sets his animation back to the blend space. Or anim BP, and you want it. So yeah, there we go. Copy and paste this event again, and just name it SoSed anim outward, something like that. Instead of being inward, set it to outward, just like that. Now we have our two functions. We can actually use them. Make it more data. We can actually use them in our component begin overlap for SoSed. So what I like to do is after the component begin overlap, I like to add a little delay. The delay for 0.4 seconds. We're going to be using something called dot product. Dot product is basically just to compare two directions. So basically, the dot product of +1 means the AI is just looking exactly at the door. 0 means it's looking perfectly to the left or right, and -1 means it's behind the door. So basically here, I'm going to show you how to set up dot product. First, you will want to get the actor location of SoSed. And get the actor location of the door. Move this a little bit down. Plug this into get unit direction vector 2 from the AI. Oh, this is in the way, hold on. We have to move some stuff. Off here, we're going to do a dot product. Get the door static mesh and do get right vector. Plug that in here. Check this 0. Okay. Do a branch. Okay. So we're gonna fit the dot product in right here. So if it's true, this means he's inward. Basically meaning, yeah, the door goes this way. So false, that'll mean that it's outward. So said being this. Connect them both. Connect them both here. Let's see if this worked. It's the other way around. Sometimes it depends on which direction your door goes. So just set it determining on which way your door goes. So he opens it this way. Once it closes, I set it, hold on. Okay, let's try this again. So he goes to the door, he opens it, closes, he opens it that way, closes, opens it this way, closes, opens it that way. So basically that's how it works, and set the delay on however close he is, so sometimes it could be like strong component. I'm just gonna delete the delay entirely. The only reason I added that delay is because sometimes you won't be facing the door and you need him to fully reach the nav link. So now as you can see, it's working perfectly fine. You may see the hands like not perfectly matching with the door. If you want, you can add a delay for that too, but I'm not going to. But now it's working perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to make more tutorials for you guys. That's basically it. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.